things happened there at the end. One is, like I said, 3 Celtics touched it in the last 5 seconds. 2 is, the more you do that, the closer it gets to 0. The Nets committed the moral sin of, like, falling asleep. Kept thinking that's going to be the last shot. And Kevin Durant's just standing there at the free throw line as Tatum walks right around him for a wide-open layup. To get the ball for a wide-open layup, because Kevin Durant's ball watching. And good for them. Made a good basketball play at the end of the game. Do I overreact? I might. But I know it when I see it, and that was great execution at the end of the game.
Would it have been a hero shot had Marcus Smart shot that instead of passed it?
No, because he was open. And it wasn't.
What about the clock?
I mean, it wasn't a forced shot.
No, but I mean, you get to a point where that's great game recognition about situational, basketball, but it's also very close to running out of time with 0 shot. Would you rather have a hero shot than no shot, right?
Well, of course. But, I mean, I think of a hero shot as somebody forcing the shot because, damn it, I'm taking the last shot. Had Marcus Smart shot that, I would not have thought that was a hero shot. Now, made the extra pass, Tatum made the layup. They're rewarded with quality basketball play. Because that's a bunch of guys that seem to care more about winning than being the hero. Because you can also make the right play at the end. You make the hero play. And I thought 2 of them did.
So he was playing hero ball by passing.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Feedback coming in. Does Gator know that Taco Bell is bringing back the Mexican pizza on May 17th? It's from Bill in Lincoln Park.
I believe it's May 19th.
May 17th for the app people. If you have the app, you get early access.
May 19th for common folk.
Exactly.
Will this make you get the app?
Maybe.
I don't think of you as an app guy.
I have plenty of apps on my phone, but in comparison to like you guys,
Yeah.
I don't think I'm an app guy.
No, he's not an app guy, but would you go get this app for that reason? To get early access to the Mexican pizza?
Yeah, I could see myself. Well, the early access, no. I mean, because if I can just get I can wait 2 days and get it without having to download an app and all that crap. So, no, I won't get it.
Let's ask him on May 17th. Yeah. When he knows it's available, but he's got to get the app. How many apps are on your phone that you've actually like?
That I've installed, not that
Yes.
were there by the phone. I'm taking a look right now. One,
We need an app to count our apps.
Kind of.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. You guys like 140. 11,
I think
12, 13.
That's a lot for our
14,
I'm surprised you
more.
have.
15.
I didn't think you
I would say there's roughly 22.
And you use 2 of them.
No, there's Minor League Baseball app I use, a Tropical Smoothie Cafe that I used. I had to download a Chipotle app because they were only doing it,
Yeah, that was
there's that. I had to download an app for my appliances so I can register them. There's some other stuff in there too.
I probably have 35 apps on the front page, and I've probably got 7 pages of apps total.
Wow. So you have like 200 apps.
That's the front page. And I mean, these go a couple deep.
Wow. Oh, good God. What? Yeah, no, that's too much. All those. Kenny, how many apps you got? 620?
Yeah, I got a lot. I don't even want to count them. I got a ton. Do apps for anything, man.
Yeah, it doesn't mean you have to download.
Makes it easier.
Well, actually, some of the things that, I do need to download.
How many of those do you actually use? Like, how many have you not used in like 6 months?
Everything on the front page pretty much gets used. And I added one to the front page yesterday.
But then you have them like subgrouped within each.
Yes. Like I've got a bunch of subsets. I've got travel, sports, navigation, weather, food, radio, kids sports, music. There are multiple pages worth of apps in those files.
Would you be willing to go through them and do a purge at all? Do you think there's some?
No, I've purged.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, if you don't use some of them for a while, they uninstall. But then you just have to re-download them. But I've definitely purged. I keep it up to speed for the most part. Hell, I might get the Taco Bell app.
Oh. Well, ask you May 17th.
Yeah.
But he's not going to get it for the Mexican pizza.
No. Maybe for the kids. Do the kids want early access? They probably already got the apps, yeah.
I mean, that's the way they operate. Straight up.
Now, the question should have been right away. You mean you don't already have the Taco Bell app?
That's a good point. You don't have the Taco Bell app.
I don't. The only fast food apps I have on there, I think, is Chipotle and Tropical Smoothie Cafe.
Which you frequent both? I know you frequent both.
Well, I haven't had Chipotle in forever. It's probably been several months. But CSC...
You get that all the time.
Yeah, although now that I've got the kitchens in order again, it's smoothie season, and I've fired up my own smoothie the last couple of days. Yeah, because the Vitamix is back in action.
The Vitamix is back.
It is back.
Dinner Vitamix back.
All right. Okay. Well, we'll see what happens. We got to make a note. May 17th, we're going to bring it up and see if Gator downloads the app just to get.
Are you still scrolling through your apps?
Yeah, I got the Taco Bell app.
Of course it is.
I'm going to be getting Mexican pizza May 17th.
I know Kane does. Doug, do you have the Chick-fil-A app? Yes. Okay, you guys both have Chick-fil-A.
That's his favorites.
Food apps are Starbucks, Noodles and Company, Domino's, Chick-fil-A, Tropical Smoothie Cafe, Chipotle, Buffalo Wild Wings, Big B. There you go. All right, speaking of food, did you see that Davion Smith, former Michigan running back, got cut by the Pittsburgh Maulers?
Did not see.
So, apparently, they were serving chicken salad for lunch, I guess. And he claims he just said, I don't eat chicken salad. And they said, well, that's what we got. Is that going to be a problem? And he said, yes. And wanted pizza. And the head coach with the Maulers says he was disrespectful, and they cut him. Now, I think there's a lot to this story. There's clearly...
Oh, I think there's a hell of a lot more that was said than simply, is this going to be a problem?
Yeah.
Yes.
He says that's all he said.
Mm-hmm.
He got cut from the Maulers. The topic, and we could go into the deep dive if we wanted on this, but the topic is there a food that you would say, you know what, just cut me? If they were making you eat, would you just say?
So I was curious. This morning, Stoney was talking about how he can't do broccoli. So they must have just got done talking about this story, so I didn't hear it.
Think about it.
Yeah, there'll be something. Yeah.
I want to get to your answer, Kang. Your answer. I mean, everybody's just going to make fun of me, but that's fine. We'll get to that today at 12:48. Carson Anderson, 97.1.
BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks, unleashes the spirit of Las Vegas with BetMGM rewards. Every time you make a wager at BetMGM, you can earn BetMGM rewards points that you can redeem for online bonus credits like free bets and risk-free tokens. Planning a trip to Vegas? Well, you can also convert your BetMGM points into MGM rewards points that you can use towards dining, shows, and hotels at over 20 MGM Resorts properties located on the Las Vegas Strip and nationwide. BetMGM Rewards is sports betting's premier loyalty program featuring exclusive offers, incredible experiences, and valuable perks when you wager on the BetMGM app. Sign up with BetMGM or log on today to get an even bigger piece of the action with BetMGM Rewards. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. Must be 21 years of age or older to wager. Michigan only. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-270-7117 for confidential help. This excludes Michigan disassociated persons.
Hi, I'm David Hall. Smart home buyers call Hall first before they even start looking for a new home. Get started on your 5-star certified pre-approval and get your offer accepted. 866-CALL-HALL or chat with us at callhallfirst.com.
This is Damon Amendolara with your Odyssey Sports Minute, sponsored by Angie. Angie's List is now Angie. Tackle home projects big and small at Angie.com. The start to the USFL was solid. The game played better than I expected. The NBC broadcast looked good as usual, but every game played in Birmingham is a definite buzzkill. We need that unique local spring football flavor to each game. This is Damon Amendolara.
How long does it take to tackle a home project? With Angie, you could cross it off your list before this ad is over. Just tell us what you need. Indoor or outdoor, repair or redesign. And we handle the rest. Sending a top pro to get it done. You don't have to lift a finger, except to tap the screen or click the mouse. Plus, Angie is free to use. So bring us your next home project, and we'll bring it home. Download the app or go to Angie.com. That's ANGI.com to get started.
Cleaning your fuel system can make your car run better and improve gas mileage. Visit O'Reilly Auto Parts and pick up a bottle of Chevron Techron Fuel System Cleaner and add it to your tank during your next fill-up. On sale now, buy one, get one free at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Stop by and talk to our professional parts people today or visit O'ReillyAuto.com. O'Reilly Auto Parts.
To protect the little things that are vital to our future, we need big ideas, like DTE's Clean Vision. Clean Vision is about more than our doubling wind and solar in just 2 years. It means a future with cleaner energy, a cleaner environment, and clearly better tomorrows for generations to come. It's a big transformation for all the little things, because little things really matter. DTE.
Next week looks like the perfect time to plant my new tree.
Well, I hope you're using your phone
To plant a tree?
to call Miss Dig at 811. They send out a crew to mark underground utility lines.
Oh man, I never even thought about that.
Don't just think about it. Call. It's fast, easy, and it's the law. To stay safe, call 3 days ahead of your project.
Give me that number again.
Miss Dig at 811 or go to missdig811.org. DTE.
Hi, this is Bill.
And Tim.
Ordering your next vehicle is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Step 1, set an appointment with one of our inventory specialists.
Step 2, choose your vehicle and everything you want on it.
Step 3, order your vehicle and take delivery within 4 to 6 weeks. It's really that easy. During the Jeep Celebration Month, get the John Jansen deal on a new 2022 Jeep Compass starting at only $279 a month. Get started today.
Visit us online at southfieldchrysler.com. And remember, all roads in all towns use the Southfield Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram at 11.5 and Telegraph. Necessary Roughness with former NFL lineman TJ Lang and John Jansen. Download it today on the Odyssey app.
Scott Anderson, 97 on the ticket. Open lines 248-539-9797. Look, the video went kind of viral, and the USFL apparently has some sort of TV show like Hard Knocks, and they showed Davion Smith getting cut. And what led to it was apparently a disagreement over food when he was like, I don't eat chicken salad. And the head coach of the Pittsburgh Maulers seemed to think he was being disrespectful. I don't know who the guy is, too. I looked it up earlier today, and I forgot to write it down who the head coach of the Maulers was, but I'd never seen him before. He wasn't hearing Davion Smith's explanation. And it basically said, Davion Smith said, I'm not eating that. I want some pizza. Kirby Wilson, the head coach. So long story short, do you have a food out there that you'd be like, you know what, screw it, cut.
This is not the first time this has happened. I think it was in 1979 that Jules Winfield was cut from UCLA because he didn't dig on swine.
We actually have the sound. Okay, let's play it. This is the interaction between Davion Smith and head coach of the Pittsburgh Maulers, Kirby Wilson, explaining why he was being released.
This is very difficult for me as a head coach. It's my first time, but we have a business. Okay, this is a business, and you're a businessman. We all are, because that's the nature of the beast right now. But when I first talked to you guys on March 22nd, I had a handbook, and I covered some items that were very important to me, and it's been brought to my attention that has occurred with you. So unfortunately, hear me out, unfortunately, cost of doing business, I'm going to have to let you go. Okay?
I can tell you what happened exactly.
It's not important.
Right.
It's not important.
I don't know.
It's already happened.
Right.
It's already happened.
I didn't say anything disrespectful. He said, is that going to be a problem? I said, yes. That's it. And I walked away. I didn't think that was disrespectful. Me saying yes, I don't eat chicken salad. And I was like, is there another option? Walked in with pizza. And I was like, can I get a slice of pizza? He said no. I was like, he said, is that going to be a problem? I said, yes. That's all I said. I didn't say no cuss word, nothing. That's all I said. I promise you. No disrespect on my dad's life. I promise you I didn't say nothing disrespectful besides yes.
And I appreciate you sharing that, but the matter is, it's done. It's done. I appreciate you sharing that, but good luck.
Wow. That is harsh,
That's
man.
really harsh.
I mean, and he didn't really want to hear this. He didn't want to hear it from the source.
No. Look, there must be witnesses that say.
I'm sure there was more.
It had to be worse, right?
It had to be much
It has
worse
to be a
than
lot
that.
worse than that.
Because if it isn't,
But that's
harsh. Gator, you're right.
Now, hear me out.
No, it's done.
I'm going to have to cut you.
All right, so Gator, the topic is there a food where you'd be just like, screw it, cut me?
Yeah, there's one.
Okay,
That's harsh, man.
let's hear it.
Hey, if they served everything with mushrooms, I'm out. Just cut me. Just forget it. I'm out. Do not ever. No.
Gator, it's mushroom.
Yeah.
Any kind of mushroom. You don't like them all. The whole family.
Every mushroom. There's no point.
No presentation of mushroom, like a mushroom sauce,
No.
a mushroom soup,
No mushrooms.
mushroom in a salad.
Deep fried mushrooms?
Mushrooms ruin everything. You know what? No.
He's just out.
Is that going to be a
I'm
problem?
out. Yeah, it is. It is going to be a problem.
Cut me.
I'm out. Go ahead and cut me.
Okay. Obviously, it's easy for me because everybody knows I don't eat red meat.
You don't eat meat, right?
I
Yeah,
eat
you don't
meat.
eat meat.
But if I went to one of the foods that I did eat and they said you have to eat this, and I can't imagine this being served at a football training table.
Uh-huh.
I brought this up on the air years ago. I do not want any kind of fish with the head still on the fish. Like when they bring out the presentation of a
So they got a red snapper and it's got the head on it. You're like, that's it. Cut me.
Yes.
Like
I'm
if
not
it's
eating that.
filleted,
I'm
you're
not
fine.
eating that.
I'll eat the same fish if it's filleted.
But you put if they walk out and place a plate of fish in front of me and the head is still on the fish, cut me. I'm not eating that. Not eating it.
You say cut me rather than cutting the fish head off.
Not doing it. Not doing it. Cut me.
Fair enough.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Fish
your
with a
thing,
head
man.
on it.
That's
Yeah,
weird.
fish with a head on it. Okay, what's yours?
Quinoa.
Joaquin?
Yeah, right. It's supposed to be healthy for you. We're healthier, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you try it.
Little pearls of...
Crap. Like it tastes like. Actually, crap is too much flavor. It has no.
Wow.
It's nothing. It's complete waste. Like so, they replace. If you want instead of rice, you should get quinoa because
Right.
it's healthier. Give me rice. The quinoa is worthless. I don't want any of that on my table, on my plate at all. The wife has switched to quinoa for health reasons. She's like, I'm like, you can have all this quinoa. This is all yours. I want none of it. If I need a grain or something, give me white rice instead, or pasta or noodles. None of that quinoa.
Your starch does not include quinoa.
Yes, exactly. This is nothing.
It's a no quinoa zone.
Cut me.
Cut me.
Yeah.
248
Is there a problem? Yes.
248-539-9797. Let's go to Doug on a celly on 97.1 The Ticket. Hi, Doug.
Tomatoes.
Cut me.
Fresh tomato. You know, I can't, I see people eat tomato like an apple.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? You know that? I'm sorry. But, even, it's gotten to the point where, go to a restaurant and, okay, I get a burger. And I tell the lady, save the tomato for somebody else. And then the burger comes with tomato on it. And I can't eat it. I'm sorry.
Do you just take it off, or do you send it back and say, I said no tomato?
No,
What part of no tomato
I
don't you understand?
I send it back. It had tomato juice on it. Whatever, man.
Can't do
Yeah.
it.
Do you like tomato sauce
Can't
like
do
with
it.
pizza or no?
Everything. Tomato sauce, gazpacho, a fresh, slice of tomato.
Nothing tomatoes.
Not even pizza sauce.
No, that's what I said. I love all that stuff.
Oh,
Gazpacho. You know, I eat tomato.
All right.
But
Okay, just don't slice it on my burger. Don't put it on my sandwich. Keep tomatoes out. I'm getting nowhere near a salad. I got you.
I'm sorry, and I tell them I'm sorry. I'm allergic to tomatoes, and I don't want them to feel bad because it's like I ordered it, you screwed it up, but I'm sorry, I'm allergic to tomatoes. Man, send it back, get rid of it.
Fair enough.
My daughter's the same way. Hates tomatoes. Hates them.
Tomato sauce too, or no?
Nope. She just hates the
I
fresh
know
tomato.
people that tomatoes is a common one.
Oh, it's very common. And sometimes you grow out of it, but sometimes you just don't. Because generally, like a lot of younger generation or people, kids, they don't like tomatoes.
Some people don't it's the color red with food that they want nothing to do with. I know some people that like ketchup. Nuh-uh. Keep it away.
Really?
Like ketchup?
Ketchup? Cut me?
Yeah.
No, red cut me.
Red. It could be. Yeah. Because pizza sauce, same thing. No. Spaghetti? Give me Alfredo. It was what people will say. No tomato sauce. I don't get it.
Neil in his car says, egg salad, anything would force my retirement.
I watched Saturday, was watching, Ken, you'll appreciate this, the Food Network, the show The Kitchen. They're doing their Easter edition. And Katie Lee was making some deviled eggs.
I love deviled eggs. Why is it I could eat 20 deviled eggs, but I could never eat like a 12 egg omelet? You know, like that's just too much egg, but I could eat 24 deviled eggs.
Probably could.
All right, another one here. In fairness to Smith, there were probably grapes in the chicken salad. I would do the same.
Well, cut me. If they had fresh apples in there, I'd have to say cut me because I'm allergic to them. Can't do it.
Here's another one. Unnamed texter. Biscuits and gravy. I'm out.
I love biscuits and gravy.
Sounds like somebody's never had biscuits and gravy. Whoever has had biscuits and gravy and says no.
I like biscuits and gravy.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, some gravies that
You can't have the
don't have
sausage
meat,
gravy.
yeah.
You can have like the real gravy.
Chicken salad. Unnamed texter says chicken salad is gross. Brad in a car. Boiled cabbage. Once a kid, never, ever again.
I'm not going to argue that.
Tom of Livonia, at least I have a USFL rival to hate now. F the Pittsburgh Maulers.
How is it that all they have is chicken salad?
I don't know.
That's all
weird.
we got. Is that going to be a problem? Yeah, dude. If all you have is chicken salad, this is my option.
Quit being disrespectful, Gator.
Can I just walk out and go across the street and, somebody give me a per diem so I can... Is that what it comes down to?
I don't know. I think that story warrants further explanation.
Yeah.
Tom in Brighton says, raw tomatoes, I'm out. Cut me, send me packing. Unnamed texter, sauerkraut, I just can't do it. Ryan from Hal, if someone handed me a plate of tofu, I'd refuse to eat it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of tofu either. It's a texture thing. But
I don't like it.
I'll take it over mushroom.
Well, I also would eat it if it meant keeping my job in the USFL.
Well, yeah.
Neil in a car, aside from egg salad, anything Spam would make me retired. Unnamed texter, mushrooms aren't food. They're a fungus that our body can tolerate.
Not this body.
What is the food that you would just say, you know what, forget it?
You know what? No.
248-539-9797. Not the start we wanted from this aspect. The Detroit Tigers. Will it get better? We'll get to that today at 1:20. It's Carson Anderson, 97.1 The Ticket.
With the first pick in the 2022 Auto Draft, Detroit selects Moran Chevrolet. Score big when you buy your new Chevy from Moran Chevrolet. If you're looking for safety, check out the new Equinox with advanced safety tech. If you like sleek and sporty, then the Chevy Blazer is in your game plan. Or go big with the new Silverado Crew Cab. MoranExpress.com lets you search inventory or configure your pick. It's car shopping the easy way at Moran Chevrolet on Gratiot north of 15 Mile in Clinton Township. Chevrolet, find new roads.
Hey Michigan, it's Charlie Badger with great news. Now you can bet on all your favorite sports with the Play Gun Lake Online Sportsbook. Live in-game, play-by-play betting. Let you bet while you watch. Bet the money line as it changes during the game. Plus, bet on individual player performances as they happen. New customers, sign up right now and get your first bet risk-free up to $750. PlayGunLake.com and use my promo code TOUCHDOWN. PlayGunLake.com has all the details.
You must be 21 and in Michigan. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or Michigan Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-270-7117.
Oh, look, it's heartburn. He's gonna try and ruin our vacation.
Don't worry. I packed Prilosec OTC. One pill in the morning prevents excess acid production that can cause frequent heartburn.
Nice. Aloha, heartburn. Block heartburn from your summer bucket list with Prilosec OTC. It's possible while taking Prilosec OTC. Use as directed for 14 days to treat frequent heartburn, not for immediate relief.
Don't wait until you have heartburn to start Prilosec OTC. Kick your summer off right and look for Prilosec OTC at Walmart or Walmart.com.
The future will be amazing, and that's all well and good. But what about today? You can feel the rush of a 400 horsepower Nissan Z, or climb to new heights in the all-terrain Nissan Frontier. Light up the road in the all-electric Nissan Aria that feels like a sci-fi dream come true. The future will be great, but today is made for thrill. All you have to do is get in a Nissan and drive. 2023 Aria and Z not yet available for purchase. Expected availability is this spring for 2023 Z and this fall for 2023 Aria.
Are you a man facing divorce but want to avoid losing your house, your money, and your kids? This is attorney Brent Boyer from ADAM, the American Divorce Association for Men. With our proven advice, we can help you avoid problems before they start. Call us at 248-356-2326. That's 248-356-ADAM.
It's like the perfect mixtape. Your favorite hip-hop and rock from the 90s and then some. Featuring songs from Dr. Dre, Nirvana, Snoop Dogg, Beastie Boys, and more. Search Mo 90s No Problems on the Odyssey app to listen. WXYT FM and WXYT HD1 Detroit. An Odyssey station. Sports headlines. All day, every day. From the Sold by Mike Z Sports Desk. This is 97.1. The Ticket.
Kane Cunningham, as expected, nominated by the NBA to be one of the three finalists for the Rookie of the Year award. Toronto's Scotty Barnes, Cleveland's Evan Mobley, the other two. Cunningham averaging 17.4 points per game over the year, more than 2 points better than both of the others, but is not considered the favorite, perhaps due to the poor performance of his team. Pistons finishing 23-59. The winner set to be announced at some point during the NBA playoffs. Tigers and Royals rained out Sunday. Tigers off today, though they will play the Yankees in the series beginning at Comerica Park on Tuesday evening right here on 97.1 The Ticket. Red Wings with 6 games left after losing at home yesterday to Florida 6-1. Michigan Panthers losing their season debut of the USFL to Houston 17-12. Former Michigan quarterback Shea Patterson, 17-24 for $192 and a touchdown, but also had a fumble return, 93 yards for a score. At the Ticket Update desk, I'm Jeff Lesson. For more 97.1 The Ticket or Odyssey.com.
Live from the Jamie Samuelson Studio, Karsh and Anderson on 97.1 The Ticket.
Karsh, Scott Anderson, 97.1 The Ticket. Talking about this Davion Smith story. We got cut from the Pittsburgh Maulers. Apparently, it was over a dispute regarding the chicken salad they were serving. And look, it sounds like there probably was a hell of a lot more to the story. But is there a food that would fall into the category, you know what, just cut me, I'm not eating?
Which, by the way, how do we get the audio of this?
Because they've got their Hard Knocks type show.
Is that what that's what it is? The Hard Knocks show?
I don't know anything about it. I didn't see the show.
Rick Donovan narrated too and said, unfortunate incident happened. I mean, love to know the real story of what went on there.
I think if they have,
if they've got the audio of that exchange, surely they have.
You would think
footage of what happened.
You would think. So, what is your food that you would say, you know what, I'm not eating that?
They didn't even want to hear his side of the story.
I know, that's
or from
crazy.
him, from the source, you know.
Not having it. Nope.
By the time they told him, they'd already released it. Wow. Green peppers. Green peppers. That's from an unnamed texter.
I can see that. I like green peppers, but I know people that do not.
From Stymie and the Thumb, he writes in, coconut. Anyway, just cut me. Sorry, Gator.
I'm not a coconut fan either. It's just if I was in a stadium and I needed a weapon, if there was a coconut there, I would use it. But no, I'm not a fan of coconut.
Joe in Royal Oak. Canned tuna is absolutely disgusting. Just cut me. In fact, shoot me. I don't care, but keep that crap away from me.
I like canned tuna.
Canned tuna reminds me of cat food.
Well, because, yeah. I get that.
248-539-9797. Aaron in Sterling Heights. Hi, Aaron.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
What's up?
Hey, I just cannot tolerate cilantro. It's the most disgusting thing ever put in food.
Cilantro is one of those foods, either you love it or you hate it. And somebody told me once that there's a gene that you're specifically designed, either you're programmed to like it or hate it.
It tastes like soap to some people.
Yeah.
They have that enzyme or gene or something.
If you go into Chipotle or anywhere, they put it in the avocado, they put it in the rice, they put it in everything, and it's just like, why would you do that? If it's such a divisive thing, you're eliminating half the people who would normally walk in there and grab a burrito.
That's Mexican cuisine, though. Yeah, but I hear you.
Yeah, I hear you. Just put it off to the side, put it in a bowl, chop it up, and if people want to throw it in there, but why mix it with everything? It's just it never made sense to me.
Well, what's funny is I like cilantro, but I do remember once having cilantro going, there's soap in this or something? And someone said, you're having a reaction to the cilantro. And I'm like, I like cilantro. This isn't cilantro, this is soap. So when you brought up soap.
No, you got that enzyme or gene or whatever.
Yeah, whatever it is. Yeah.
But it was only once.
Maybe you just
temporarily.
You lost your powers.
I can see how it does have that flavor because it's got a very. I love about it is it's so fresh.
I love cilantro.
I love cilantro.
Yeah, and I don't think it's that divisive. I think actually only a small percentage of people could taste the soap. Doug lost it. He had it at one moment, and
to me, it takes a taco over the top, being great. Add fresh cilantro to it. It's over the top great.
Chef's kiss.
Yeah.
Another one for me, and I'm gonna say this one and duck for cover.
Here we go.
I've said this on the air before. None of this is new information.
Doug's at training camp number 2.
Yep, I've been cut.
Right.
You've already been cut by
because
one.
They served up a fish with the head still on. Mayonnaise.
What's that?
Mayonnaise.
Yeah. We know you don't like mayonnaise. I get it.
Would you like some snot with that? No, I don't.
Is it the texture or is it the taste? Is it the look or the taste?
It's texture, taste, and look, which is nothing about it.
I was going to say just a thin layer on a piece of bread with your sandwich, but
it ruins the sandwich for me.
To me, it's a waste of mayonnaise. You put it on. I want to taste it.
Yeah, I don't at all. Don't like it at all.
It's a flavor lubricant, man.
I'll take mustard. Every kind of mustard over mayonnaise. Every single kind.
Love you.
From an unnamed texter, oysters are the most disgusting thing. Slurp makes me want to vomit. Sam writes in, iceberg lettuce is a deal breaker for me. If you eat it, you probably have cats walking across the counters in your kitchen.
Iceberg lettuce?
Yeah.
Cats have cats like iceberg lettuce?
I don't know.
Something new.
He just thinks you're disgusting if you like it.
Kyle the plumber does not like pickles. So that's a deal breaker for him.
Doesn't matter if it's sweet pickles or dill, just doesn't like
pickles.
Okay.
Cut me. Let me go. Is that going to be a problem? Yup. Just cut me. A la Davion Smith. 248-539-9797.
Oh, boy.
What's that?
We have the foursome set up for the next match.
I know. We'll get to that today at 1:16. Lorenzo on a cell. Hello, Lorenzo.
Hello, everyone. You guys, listen. It's simple. Oysters and crawfish. Seriously? What is that? it's trash.
They're both on your list.
They're trash. Listen, I can eat lots. That's why people eat crawfish, man. They snap the tail, they put it out, and they pull the meat out. It's sickening.
They suck the, well, is it the whole process of how they eat it? They suck the head, or is it just the crawfish? You don't like crawfish meat?
It's just, I can't stand this. No. I'd rather call naked through broken glass to a pool of lemonade. Seriously.
Wow.
You guys have a good day.
Take care.
You had me a pool of lemonade.
Let me offer up another one.
You don't like crawfish? You like crawfish?
No. I won't
got a head on it.
I won't get cut over it, but I will give you what I will. if I have to eat smelt.
With or without head, doesn't matter.
Yeah, you want a mess of smelt? You gotta think you don't like seafood.
I do like seafood, but
That's not like it.
there's some seafoods that just
don't want to be reminded of where it's from.
Yeah, it's
exactly.
seafood.
Well, I mean, think of any other animal. If you had a steak but the head somehow was still attached, the cow looking at you.
I think how ridiculous that is.
Chicken. I know it's ridiculous.
The chicken, chicken you have an argument, but the
Chicken
cow
head
doesn't.
attached to the chicken breast? No, thank you.
I don't know. Roast pig with the head on it. Fine with me. You ever been to luau or anything?
Yeah, I don't like to see the pig's head. I'll be honest with you.
Well, it's not like I'm requesting for it, but I don't care.
I mean, I'm fine. I ate it. I didn't run away from it. I just prefer not to see the
I feel like you're not really good with ethnic food then, Doug, because a lot of the presentation is the whole thing. I mean, including something as regular as fish. You know, what about lobster? Can you stand looking at
Let's ease
lobster?
back just a tad from the you don't like ethnic food before the racist calls start coming in. I like all kinds of ethnic food. I just don't like all these ones with the head still on.
That's a lot of the presentation, though, in foreign countries.
Well, and same thing with cilantro. That's the presentation.
Yeah.
But I'll go with cilantro over fish head, though.
What about, like I said, lobster? Are you cool with the lobster?
I actually have in mind, I do like lobster.
And you
And
see
the
the
whole
head
thing is right there.
The whole thing, see?
Yeah, I don't know why. Don't ask me. I don't know.
Soft shell crab, the whole crab.
Yeah, I can do
Love that.
Yeah, that's great.
248-539-9797. All right, Gator mentioned it. We do have the matchup. So this is interesting. It's definitely a change. You've seen this before. The most famous one was it Phil and Brady versus Tiger Woods, Peyton Manning. And when is this going to be? It's coming up.
June 1st.
Wow.
At 6:30 p.m.
What do you think of this matchup?
Not a fan.
Oh, okay. We'll get to that today at 1:16. And the Tigers. How are they going to survive this mess? We will talk about them at 1:20 here on Carson Anderson on 97.1 The Ticket. Hey, the playoffs. They're here, and you make every game feel like Game 7 on FanDuel Sportsbook, an official partner of the NBA. Throughout the playoffs, all customers can place a no-sweat same-game parlay each week. You'll get up to $20 in free bets if you don't win. FanDuel has so many ways to play. Best of all, when you don't win, you'll get paid faster than a fast break. New to FanDuel, just download the FanDuel Sportsbook app and sign up with the promo code Doug. Once again, that's promo code Doug. And what I like most about the FanDuel Sportsbook app is, if you are new to it, it's easy to navigate, easy to understand. And if you already have an account, you're all set to bet. No sweat. Either way, you get up to $20 in free bets if your same-game parlay during the playoffs doesn't win. FanDuel Sportsbook, the official partner of the NBA. Must be 21 or older and present in Michigan. Refund issued as non-withdrawable free bets that expire in 7 days after receipt. Maximum free bet, $20 per week. Restrictions apply. See full terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-270-7117 for confidential help.
Fellas, is the lady in your life no longer running her fingers through your hair? Have you been self-conscious about your hair loss for months? Well, Dr. B from Michigan Hair Restoration is here to help. Dr. Berkowitz is Michigan's #1 hair specialist. In fact, he is one of the most recognized experts in the country on hair restoration. Mention 97.1 The Ticket and you'll receive 0% financing on your hair procedure. To schedule a consult now, go to MichiganHairRestoration.com and let Dr. B help you gain that confidence back.
Hi, Matt Garco here with Bill Brown Ford. No matter what adventure you have planned this summer, your journey starts here. Visit BillBrownFord.com or see us in person to view our current inventory or start your own custom order today. Being the #1 Ford dealer in America means we have a lot of experience ordering cars. We also have the resources to monitor those orders to make sure they get here as soon as possible for whatever adventure you have in mind. Bill Brown Ford Livonia. Start here, go anywhere.
#1 Ford dealer is based on Ford's new total retail sales report for 2021.
A hot shower should be hot. A Navien tankless water heater makes sure your hot shower is hot or warm or mostly hot, but not quite hot, but warmer than warm. Whether you take it in the morning, after work, doesn't matter. Do you want a quick rinse or a full-on luxurious, I think I'm in heaven, spa-length investment of time? Your choice whenever you want it. A Navien tankless water heater keeps your hot water hot. Backed up by Navien's powerful warranty. Get the hot water you need whenever you need it, period. At tanklessmadesimple.com.
This is a metaphor for your business's journey. Sometimes it feels like the course keeps changing right before your eyes. And in order to maneuver it, you need an expert by your side. That's what Dell Technologies advisors do. They have the Windows PC and tech solutions you need to help you get out in front and stay ahead of the game. Call an advisor today at 877-ASK-DELL. That's 877-ASK-DELL. A start to a simpler experience with Windows 11 Pro.
What's the room again?
1240, down at the end.
Ooh, what's that? Sammy, don't touch that. That's someone's old food.
Here we are. Do you have the key?
You have both of ours.
Oh, right. Not working.
Rub it. Try flipping it over.
Seriously, why should we use ties?
Give me yours.
You have mine.
All right.
Please, if you could just...
Dad, aren't you opening the door?
Everyone just shut the...
Don't go there. Go on a real vacation. Go RVing. Learn more at GoRVing.com.
They're the backbone of America in an industry begging for help. Join News Nation in a salute to truck drivers. All this week on News Nation. Go to newsnationnow.com to find your television provider.
Hi, I'm David Hall from Hall Financial. With rising home values all over Michigan, smart homeowners call Hall first to tap into their home's equity. Get started on your cash out refinance now. 866-CALL-HALL or chat with us at callhallfirst.com.
The station where your opinion matters.
97.1 The Ticket.
Open lines 248-539-9797. All right, so Gator, you mentioned it before the break, and is the match is set. This is the golf match, the 2-on-2. It's gotten actually pretty popular. Turner Sports announcing it's going to pit Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers versus Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes in Las Vegas. So, no pro golfer?
No pro golfer.
For the first time that they've done this, they're just going 2 quarterbacks versus 2 quarterbacks.
Yeah, and I don't like this. I don't like this for a bunch of reasons. I remember when Tom Brady did it at first, and he wasn't playing all that well. One of the things he said was, well, yeah, guys, I'm worried about, the season upcoming here. I've actually been playing golf. So that was his excuse for being lousy, was that he was concentrating on football. Well, he's back to playing football. He hasn't retired. So I'm guessing that it's not going to be the greatest golf. And then you got Aaron Rodgers to boot. The one thing they have right with this foursome, with Brady and Rodgers versus Allen and Mahomes, the one thing they got right is that there is definitely one team to root for and one team to root against. Outside of the fan base in Green Bay, I can't imagine anybody is rooting for Aaron Rodgers to win. Now then you're lumping with Brady. Okay, so now you've got people in Wisconsin, people in Massachusetts, people in Florida, and maybe some people in Michigan. But when you go against Josh Allen, who's all the new hotness, Patrick Mahomes, who's a superstar, isn't it obvious you've got a team to root for and a team to root against? Now, obviously, you're different because you're a big-time Brady guy, but can you see that the masses of people would clearly pick a fan favorite and heels?
Maybe. I mean, look, I don't like Aaron Rodgers, and Tom Brady has irritated me recently.
And they're both on the same team?
They're both on the same team, so I'll probably actually root against them. If I root at all, you know who I'm going to root for? I'm going to root for whoever comes across as coolest. I'll start watching the thing, they'll be mic'd up. I'm just not sure people want to watch non-golfers play. And I get that in the past there were non-golfers, but it was personality-driven. But the golf was okay. This could be a disaster. Hey, he's OB, you're in the water, and oh look, another OB. Is that what is that going to carry the day?
I don't know. I mean, it's in June. I feel like the last time that when they played that before, was that when it was COVID, right? It was right before COVID when he was paired with, when Manning was paired with Tiger.
Yeah.
And that may have been early in the year. Was it? It felt like it was earlier in the year, like an April or May thing as opposed to, this is June 1st, but.
Well, they're definitely doing something different. When you do something different, is it going to work? I'm skeptical. But if the personalities are good enough, it can carry the day. Hell, I just watched football because a bunch of guys were mic'd up, and it was mostly players I've never heard of.
You know who I want to see do this? Because I'm sick and tired of hearing how great they are at golf. It's Michael Jordan. I want to see Michael Jordan prove it. Yeah. And get humble.
I mean, honestly, I don't think Jordan will ever do anything that might make him look bad.
Of course not.
But yeah.
He doesn't want to get mic'd up because the way that he'll get in the other players' heads is probably a big reason why he wins all his bets on the golf.
Yeah. 248-539-9797. All right, let's get back to your open line calls. We were talking about the Davion Smith story. He got cut from the Pittsburgh Maulers, and it was all centered around the fact that he didn't want to eat the chicken salad that they were serving. He preferred pizza. That coach said he crossed the line on a policy about being disrespectful to employees. Look, Davion says it wasn't disrespectful. But what we're doing is, as a topic, is what is the food that you would get cut for? Outside of red meat, because I don't eat red meat, I've given you multiples. I'm not eating smelt. I'm not eating any fish with the head on. I will eat lobster and crab. I'm not quite sure why. It's okay, but it is. Mayonnaise. I hate mayonnaise. For you, it's straight up. You will not eat
mushrooms. Slimy, gross, disgusting mushrooms.
King says quinoa.
I'm surprised Kings have the quinoa steak.
I have too.
Maybe it's because it's hitting home right now, and the wife is, quinoa for me, and I'm like, quinoa sucks. No one eats this, right? On purpose. But she's trying to be healthier, and I get it. I'm supporting that, but I don't want any piece of it.
She's pretty healthy, right?
She's trying to be healthier. We can always be healthier, right, Doug?
Yes.
Think? Doug, you probably love quinoa.
I do like quinoa.
But Doug, what does it taste like? If you had to describe it to someone, it tastes like nothing.
Yeah, I mean, it depends what you season it with. Like, I always seem to have something in there, like a little vinaigrette type of thing.
Just texture, right?
Yeah, you said it was like little balls.
Balls of, I couldn't get the word out. You said crap.
248-539-9797. Ernie's in Taylor, and he's next. Hi, Ernie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, one thing I can't stand is mustard.
Any mustard?
Any mustard. But if you get that in your hand,
let's stay.
Wash it, you still smell mustard.
Yeah, but sure.
On your
yeah, just don't get it on your hand.
Well, if you're eating a Coney dog, what are you going to do?
Sometimes it gets on your hand,
Yeah, it gets on your hand. Or if you get some on your shirt, try washing it out of your shirt.
So is it just because it stains? It has nothing to do with how it tastes. It's just a stain?
Well, the smell.
The smell afterwards because of the stain.
But yeah, this kind of applies to almost every food, though. You don't want to spill it on your shirt. You don't want to get it on your hands.
Like, you sound like a grown-ass man, Taylor. Ernie, I would think that you lived long enough where you know how to eat properly. Not spill
well, I don't care for much. I just don't like it.
Because of the stain thing, which is weird.
I mean, look, if you... the same applies to ketchup, right? I don't want to get ketchup on my shirt. I don't want to get coffee.
I want to smell it the rest of the day.
I don't want to get...
I mean, he's dead on. Mustard stains like few others, right? Like few other food, mustard stains. But I'm a little risky. Now, full disclosure, I freaking love mustard's great.
Let's go to Mike in Dearborn Heights. Hi, Mike.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
Before I say what I hate, Doug, I don't know where you get your smelt from, but I have never seen smelt with the head on. It's always without the head. So maybe you have a...
Those are two different kinds of special, right? There was some tiny little ones that they used to fry up with the head on and then eat the whole thing.
Oh, that's the stuff.
This smelt is awesome. I mean, you just grab it by the tail and you just eat the whole thing, but without the head. But anyways, another thing is mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese?
I know, yeah, Gator, you probably gonna fall off your chair.
I'm strapped in.
No, number one, I hate almost all cheese. So.
All right.
All right, now fall off your chair, man. Now fall off your chair.
The belt is loosened. I'm ready to spill on the floor.
No, I do like mozzarella, and I do like provolone, and I can tolerate Swiss on a sandwich or something like that. But yeah, I mean, it gets to the point where when I had season tickets still for the Lions, one guy that sat next to us, every freaking game he would go like clockwork just before halftime to go get an order of nachos.
Yeah.
And I'd tell my buddy, I'm like, I'm out. I'd have to go walk around for a while and do whatever because I could not stand the smell of that.
Of the nacho cheese?
Oh, God.
It's not really cheese.
It smells like vomit in a teenage boy's shoe that he's been walking around in all summer in with no socks.
Why would you know what that smell is?
And you're getting your cheese, you're getting the wrong kind of cheese if that's what you're smelling. I mean, that's... I mean, to each their own. I'm not going to be critical of anybody.
I mean, I can't be critical. It's
even that guy.
The cheese?
Cheese.
All cheese.
Okay, Gator, we mentioned the Tigers. Bring them up. Right now on ESPN's webpage, they have an injury report. The Tigers have 19 players in the organization listed. That is the most in Major League Baseball. They have 8 players on the injured list. That is the second most of any team in Major League Baseball. They have been hit hard.
Yeah, real hard.
They've been hit hard.
Real hard.
2 key starters hurt. How long Casey Mize and Matt Manning are out?
Hopefully not long, but we don't know.
3 key relievers are hurt. With Jose Cisnero, Andrew Chafin that they got. You could include kind of Funkhauser. Would have been coming out of the bullpen for them. Now 2 big bats are out. Riley Green before the season started, and now Javi Baez.
And it sounds like it seemed, at least my impression is that it's not anything serious, but it was one that was probably going to keep him out for at least 5 games. So why not put him on the IL? Stay away from any kind of activity so you completely heal up. In the meantime, it's early in the season. We'll bring somebody else up that has a chance.
We had talked about, given the schedule, they needed to just kind of hang around 500 first 43 games. Gator, it's going to be very difficult to do, given what they've endured. There's a few things happening here. One is it's going to test the depth of the organization. 2 is it's going to test A.J. Hinch and maybe even more so Chris Fetter, the pitching coach. This temporary rotation will probably include Michael Pineda, who I guess was expected to start all along. He was just late getting here. Willie Peralta, though, that's a scary thought. Not quite sure how you go 500 over the next few weeks if Mize and Manning miss a couple starts, with Eduardo Rodriguez, Tyler Alexander, fresh Pineda, stale Peralta, and Tarek Skubal.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it's a recipe for success there.
No.
But you got to do what you got to do. The injuries suck in this. It doesn't put things to a grinding halt until you actually see it on the field where it takes place. Amazing things can happen when people get an opportunity. And that's what you have to hope for, is that the players will make the most of this opportunity. They're not playing today, which is a good thing, because as we talk, the snow is falling, and it's wet snow, and it's not sticking to the streets, but it's sticking to the grass. But later in the week, they got the Yankees. And it's a tough task when you're at full strength. But to do this now, with all these guys out, it's a Herculean task.
Really difficult to imagine them doing what we're asking them to do, which is please just hang around. Please just don't drown.
Stay on the ground.
248-539-9797. Carson Anderson here on the ticket. Hey, are you taking your vitamins? You really should be. They help cover all the bases so you can be sure your body is getting all the nutrients it needs. I shop for my vitamins, supplements, and more at my local Better Health Market. I recommend you do the same. Why? Because they have Michigan's best selection from brands you trust, like Garden of Life, Mega Food, and New Chapter, not to mention their own Better Health brand, all at better prices. What I really like about shopping at Better Health is their in-store nutrition experts. If you got a question, they have answers. So it's easy for you to get the products you need and meet your needs at the best budget. With 14 Michigan locations, there's a Better Health near you, or shop BetterHealthMarket.com for everything you need to keep your better on every single day.
Hi friends, Bill Dowling here from Dowling Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, inviting you to stop in during our Jeep Celebration event going on all April long. For example, right now, qualified Chrysler employees can lease a 2022 Jeep Compass Limited 4x4 for just $311 a month. Leases for 39 months, 10,000 miles a year with $2,000 down. We also have more than 1,000 vehicles available to choose from. Plus, we'll do everything we can to make sure you have a great experience when you visit us here at Dowling Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Roseville, Chelsea, Bluefield Hills, and online at Dowling.com.
In 2018, marijuana use became legal in Michigan for adults over the age of 21. It's legal in Detroit and Grand Rapids. It's legal in Bad Axe and Goodhart. It's legal in hell. And it's legal in paradise. But there's one place in Michigan where being high is never legal, and that's behind the wheel of a car. Studies show that marijuana impairs key driving skills like tracking, attention, reaction time, and hand-eye coordination. If you're found guilty of driving under the influence of marijuana, you could have your license suspended and face fines. You may even have to serve time in jail, which is not good, even in paradise. So remember, even though marijuana is legal, driving high is not. Don't drive high. It's the law. A message from the Michigan Office of Highway Safety Planning.
You may be into punk rock, soft rock, or classic rock, R&B, hip-hop, or house, country, techno, or techno-country. But no matter what kind of music you listen to, here's something else you should hear. Please consider getting vaccinated. Talk to your pharmacist today about Comirnaty, COVID-19 vaccine mRNA. This message brought to you by BioNTech and Pfizer.
At the United States Postal Service, we deliver packages fast and affordably, so you can give your customers what they want when they need it. We're delivering for one-stop shops, mom and pops, pop-ups, startups, retail, wholesale, large scale, small biz, big box, customers, customizers. So no matter what business you're in, we'll always be delivering for you. USPS, delivering for America. Learn more at USPS.com/delivery.
This hour, business feedback brought to you by Michael Burrow, National Benefit Plans. Call 877-734-2200.
Get the latest sports news and inside information about Michigan and Michigan State on the 5-Star Zone with Rico Beard. Download it today on the Odyssey app.
He just said, I can't believe what it looks like outside. I can't either.
I mean, this has been the worst spring ever. It really has. I'm usually probably the most tolerant person at the station as it pertains to winter. I like it. I'm okay with it. I love this state. I love living in this state, but this state needs to start loving us back.
Well, hey, stay in your lane, winter. You know, I mean, and this is nothing new. Last year, April 20th, we got 3 inches of snow between April 20th and April 21st. Over 3 inches of snow. But this is just ridiculous.
We're 10 degrees below average for the month. That is something new. Like, that's BS. This is the worst spring ever.
Yeah, but watch what happens the last 2 weeks of April here when we get a bunch of temperatures in the 70s, which will be fantastic.
When that happens,
and then
great.
it'll go into the... But
in the meantime...
the average will go right where it is.
In the meantime, we have been below average. A. B, I mean, today's going to be 12 and 13. The number of baseball games my son has had canceled so far is going to be up to 13. They even had a soccer game canceled because the field was underwater, which almost never happens. They play soccer in all conditions.
Were they supposed to be playing baseball in March?
No.
I'm gonna figure out which one.